and welcome to EVS Coffee Break, where we share a Friday dose of inspiring stories and motivating life experiences of personalities so we can empower more virtual assistants from all walks of life. Hey, Marv.
Hello, Hayona, and hello everyone. And I'm Marvin. I'm excited for another episode for the coffee break with you and the viewers viewing right now. So yeah,
Hi.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Thank you, Mars. I'm just as ecstatic to introduce everyone to our special guest today, and also to be here with you. I also wanted to say hello to everybody joining us on Facebook Live as well as Kumu. So magandang umaga to everybody on Facebook and on Kumu. Thank you for joining us. And so how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's actually raining here hard, but it's good. It's good.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's good to have coffee when it's raining. Actually,
True. That's a good segue. Well done. Well done. All right. Well, did you want to, tell everybody about our guest?
Sure. We're actually excited for our special guest today. She'll be sharing to us about how she started her journey as a virtual assistant.
Awesome. Now, before we dive into it, Marvs, let me just announce that in today's coffee break, we are proudly supporting and collaborating with a small business, local business called Sugar Free Confections. Now, their items are obviously perfect for any type of coffee that you love. This particular store is located in Cainta in Rizal, and specializes in keto and low-carb cakes and pastries. Now, you'll be able to satisfy your sweet tooth cravings in a healthy way, which is, without having the guilt over what you've just eaten. So, and that's sometimes how I feel. But yeah, so we'll tell everybody more about that's a little sneak preview of the promo that we've got put together with Sugar-Free Confections, but we'll tell everybody a little bit more later.
I think that's a perfect pares or like perfect partner for an iced coffee. But actually, I'm drinking a hot coffee right now because it's very cold. So I might order one.
No, that's true. That's true. Well, later on, we'll be able to share their socials where everybody, our viewers, our amazing EVS coffee breakers, and our viewers, where they can visit the Facebook page and IG account of Sugar-Free Confections. Now, but first things first, we have a special guest here on our EVS coffee break. Let us get to know more about Kristelle Arsenio, my executive assistant, and she is, the amazing person who helps everybody, and especially me, in EVS as well as in Kaya Services. So let's welcome her now.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Hi, good morning, Chris, and welcome to Coffee Break.
Thank you.
So, Chris, kamusta ka na?
I'm doing good. I'm at home eating a lot of cakes and pastries baked by my sister.
Oh, okay. Wait, don't tell too much. We'll share a little bit more in a bit. So thank you for joining us. And we're really excited that you're here. So everybody, Chris is my actual executive assistant. So her name is Kristelle, but we fondly call her Chris. And she's working here at EVS and is also helping out with Kaya Services too. So today we're going to get to know Chris a little bit more, and she'll be able to show us how she's actually reached, how she's gone through her VA journey herself. Right, Mars?
Yeah. So, are you ready, Chris?
Yes.
Are you ready? I'm just in the vibe. So, is it okay for us to ask you a little bit questions about how your journey as a virtual assistant?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, first question is, what made you decide to go online and become a home-based virtual assistant?
Okay. So I got tired of commuting long hours for work. So
Mm.
from Makati to Cainta, that's my life
Yeah.
for many years. And
So far.
I really like to have more free time with my family and more time for doing leisure activities like running and doing a lot of sports like rugby.
I love that. I just love that you play rugby. That's so amazing.
Yeah,
Also,
there.
Yeah,
so
so amazing. Like a work balance. I think. I mean, I have experienced that kind of work. Like I have to go 2 kilometers or five. That's really exhausting. I don't know how far Cainta is to your workplace.
It's about like 12 kilometers.
Oh, that's kind of far. 12 kilometers. It already exhausts you a lot. So yeah, it's really hard. So the next question is: were there any setbacks when you were working online as a VA, and how were you able to handle those challenges?
Okay, so some of the setbacks are, I think, feeling of being a bit isolated because you work on your own
yeah,
and you're not around with people like I'm compared when I'm working with people in the office before. So, but there, since I'm a very extrovert person, I try to reach out to people and teammates online by chatting them and asking them how they were and how can I help them and some like a chit chat non-work stuff when I'm done with work or on my break time.
awesome.
Yeah, so I actually go to coffee shops when I'm lonely because I understand the feeling when you're alone staring at the wall, nothing, no one, nobody to talk. So that's why I really love iced coffee. It's because I just spend a lot of money on coffee. So this is actually a perfect perfect event for us to have coffee break session. So yeah, thank you for that, Kristelle. Next is: what was your driving force in shifting from being office based employee into a virtual assistant?
Okay. So first is I can work whenever I want. Like for example, I have more time uh, to do other productive things than spend long hours doing commuting and driving back and forth to work. Second is I can work uh, wherever I want, like at home or a quiet coffee shop where there is a strong Wi-Fi um, lastly, it's rewarding. I realized that dedicating many years of my life to companies um, who is more concerned with increasing the profit of the company than the well-being of the employees is a bit sad for me. And I realize when I'm able to work at home, it's more rewarding both financially and emotionally as well.
Wow,
That's
wonderful insight.
true.
So yeah, that's very, very true. Especially you have more time to spend with your family as well, and a lot of things you can do at home. You can even bake while working. So so I know that you have been the eldest daughter in your family, in which I am also the eldest on my family. So with all the responsibilities you have at home, how are you able to juggle your work and family duties at the same time?
Okay, so for example, I plan and do things in advance. I prepare by on Sundays. I look on what's for the next week. I make to-do lists wherein I create a list of what will I cook or buy for the week, like my lunch, my dinner, And yeah, I'm a very organized and detail-oriented person. And no, Yona knows that. It's like every details I want it to be planned ahead of time so that I know what to do and I can plan my time well on how much time I will allocate for things, and also to build rituals in your life. So you should make sure that you have scheduled family time with your siblings or with your kids so that you won't miss doing bondings with them. So, for example, like having a movie or game night on weekends. So there.
Well, that's a really great idea. I think a lot of the things that you touched on, which is something that we could really learn from, Marv, is, really, making sure that we're organized with our time so that we can, use it and maximize it well, so that we can spend time with our families. Because a lot of us, we did choose to work from home so that we can maximize our time and spend it with people that we love, as opposed to traveling and being stuck in traffic, like you've shared with us. And so that's really cool. Like, it's really cool to know that, I know for sure that that's one of the reasons why we've hired you, because you're very organized.
We need
And
help.
yeah.
I also need help. Maybe I'll ask you a lot of questions about organization.
Yeah. So I know now, in terms of like project management, which is one of the things that I also, spoke to you about when you were going through the application process and your business analysis background. So it's really great to see how you've actually applied it also, not just in your work, but you've also applied it in your personal life, which, just shows you as an organized person, which is really, really good for me to hear. Like, I think that's really exciting more than anything. So Marv, watch out, because I think Chris might just end up being like the project management and will be like on top of us with regards to our tasks. So this should be interesting in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I'm preparing already myself for that. So
Okay, cool.
good luck to me.
Exactly. Good luck to me too. Well, there are times, when we feel uninspired, and that's just the truth. And sometimes, we're not in the mood for work, which sometimes I actually don't have time to not be in the mood. I feel like, what we're trying to do here at EVS, we're always, we're trying to really make changes in the VA industry. So a lot of us are also fueled with that we're also inspired to ensure that we keep doing good and being good. But there are days, when we feel a little bit unmotivated to, finish some things. And I think you could probably call that sometimes procrastination. So like, what do you do, Chris, to keep yourself motivated, especially when things get a little rough, in life, in your personal life in particular?
Okay, so what I do is I try to find someone like a friend wherein I will discuss with her my planned tasks or deliverables, and ask for some motivation from her. And I also do encourage my friends whenever they are not motivated. So it's just like a win-win situation wherein I proactively reach out to people and my friends when I lack motivation. And then um, I also keep track or record of my small successes or progress. It's a reminder for me that I should keep on going and continue to be motivated, because I'm a type of person that I'm really happy whenever I accomplish some things, even the little things. So for me, I believe in the motto, progress, not perfection.
Yes, that's so true. And I think that's also key in terms of like the attitude for gratitude. So, you say that you also like to celebrate the small wins, and I think it's really important to. I think for us, as human beings that we always focus on like the bigger things sometimes, and sometimes, you know, we should celebrate those little wins that we have on a daily basis, because that fuels us and that keeps us going forward to reach those bigger goals. So thank you for sharing that. That's really cool. And I guess you could call that an accountability partner. So
Yeah.
you know, I think that's a really, really great idea. Maybe that might be something that we could implement, you know, in the business. So yeah, we'll see. There's some exciting things, and I know we've spoken briefly about the, you know, some things that, or programs that we can implement within the business. So this is exciting. So an accountability partner does sound good. Now, what advice can you give to some of our viewers who are thinking about, you know, leaving their full-time job, which at times is high paying, and, you know, some people do deem that as a high risk, leaving their full-time job to work from home? What would what would your advice be? Because, you know, there are a lot of people who are recovering from job loss because of the pandemic. What type of advice could you give those viewers of ours?
Okay, so first, they should research well on the job postings to avoid scams. So I've experienced before that I think the job post was a scam, because I already submitted the blog as a test to the client, and then after she received the blog that I sent to her, she's not responding anymore. It's like she's
Oh, terrible.
she's like a ninja.
Oh,
So
but not
after
a good
that,
number.
I stopped looking on some of those freelancer sites. So I think it's better if they search first everything about the company that they're applying for, like EVS, like search for the website, LinkedIn profiles, etc., before applying to job posts, and not just look for the salary rates and the schedules. I think that's the first step. And then second is setting up their accounts on freelancing and virtual assistant websites, so that
Yeah.
they can build their profile and portfolio and showcase those to the employers. And aside from that, online tutor services are also booming right now. So based on the study, by 2023, the market for ESL teaching may reach about $240 billion. So
Yeah.
I think that's another tip, and there.
Amazing, amazing. I think it's true. You're right, and I'm sorry to hear that you've had that bad experience. That's terrible. And you know, you're not the first. I do read like in other Facebook groups with, you know, virtual assistants as well as freelancers and home-based workers, that there are people out there who are scamming people. Now, the beauty about working with you know, people like Empowered Virtual Services, like our team, is that, you know, we always ensure that we live with integrity, both professionally and personally. And so that's an important tip to give to people. And really, if people are looking for, you know, opportunities, especially for those people who you know, don't have the experience and you need that training because it's the first time you're actually becoming a virtual assistant, reach out to us, reach out to Empowered Virtual Services, so that we can take you through that journey, and we can take you through it in a way where you will learn great work ethic, and it will be done honestly, and you'll be treated fairly. So that's a really, really important tip that you've given there, Chris. Awesome. Thank you for that. Now, based on like the life experiences that you have as a virtual assistant, you know, what are the 3 key points? Like, I know you just shared something for people who are considering, but I guess what is other 3 points that you could share, or lessons that you want to impart based on the experience that you've had as a virtual
Okay.
assistant?
Okay. Since when I started working at home, sometimes it's just to make yourself more motivated, you can try to sleep earlier than usual and try to dress up a bit and like put some makeup on if you want to feel like you're on the work mode. Like what happened last time when we have our meeting, you said, why am I too dressed up and I have makeup on? I said because I usually I'm used to it that I'm always dressed up and I love putting on makeup. It's like it's my thing. So yeah. So don't be so surprised if on video calls I'm dressed up and I have my makeup on because it's
I love
normal
that.
for me.
I love that. That is so cool. Yeah, because the other day, Marvs, I had and everybody and all of our viewers, the other day I had a meeting with Chris. We were discussing something regarding the business, and she came up onto the screen, and I was like, "Oh wow, hi, where are you going, or where are you coming from?" Like I was so surprised, and she was like, "Why?" And then I think because I was just trying to figure out. She looks so dressed up, and I love that. I love that you take pride in the different things that will help you feel more motivated, that will give you that really cool buzz to keep you going at work. And if that is something that you like doing, like wearing makeup, like you don't have to wear makeup, but if you do feel like that is something that you want to do, I'm all for it. If people want to do those things to make themselves feel fresh and motivated, I'm all for it. Yeah, it's good now I know, because at least now time I won't be so shocked when I see you on the screen. And it wasn't shocked in a bad way, it was really like shocked, like, oh wow, because I felt really like I wasn't dressed up at all. Like I was you'll know that I don't wear makeup at all.
Yeah.
So,
We need to step up, Yona. I think
Right?
we need to wear makeup now.
I think we need to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do like eyeliners.
Firstly, Marvs, you don't put eyeliner on your eyebrows, okay? So you just there.
Funny thing also, when I'm with attending Toastmasters, there was a time that when an evaluator evaluated my speech, she said that it's good also that I have my blush on and red lipstick on.
That's awesome. I love that. That is really, really cool. Good on you, Chris. And I just also, that's amazing. I love the fact that you also do Toastmasters. I think one of the striking things that that really got Chris to stand out was the fact that she does very unique activities like Toastmasters, like rugby. I just think that's just that's really different to what I usually see on TV. So it's really cool. But yeah, what was the other things besides dressing up and putting makeup on?
Okay, so time management. So I really do my best to make my work and personal life balance. Like for example, um, whenever I work on something, I do check out on my teammates or how can I assist them, or like ask some non-work stuff from time to time during meeting. I think like it's true that based on my personality test, I'm more into influential type of person that I like to do some chit chat on the side while talking about work stuff, so that it's not too formal and kind of boring or something like that. And next is to combat loneliness or the feeling of isolation since we're working at home. So, as I said, I keep my social life balanced with my work. So, on breaks or lunch break, I do play with my dogs or like um, cook some new food to freshen up before going back after break. So there.
Oh, cool. It seems like your day is really full, and I know your day is getting fuller because of the tasks that assigned to you. And it's just going to get busier, which is really exciting for us, because I think now that you're on board, this is really exciting for me, because it will ensure that we get to accomplish all of those projects that we've got on our target board, and it's exciting to see that you manage your day well. And that you are you really live and work well, and you're doing what you're trying to do the best that you can, during the day. And I know that you message me quite a lot to just check in, to just make sure that you're on top of everything, which is really, really cool. But your tips in terms of your combating loneliness, which is really important, especially for remote workers, as well as time management, and the last one, which Marv's and I are going to do, we're going to put some makeup on Monday. We'll start on Monday, which is so maybe what we'll do, Mars, we'll ask Chris to do like a team makeup lesson or something like that.
We can have it in our course, like how VA does makeup.
Yeah, for the remote workforce. That'll be oh my god, that would actually be really fun for me. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to quickly say hi to everybody as well who's joined us, on our show here. So everybody, like Mike, Christine, Ariane, of course, Mafe, and Martine. Martine is tuning in from the road, and Nico and Manel. It looks like everybody here is joined us, and thank you for joining us here with a EVS coffee break. And I hope you've got your warm beverage, whether it's a coffee or a tea. Thank you for joining us, and for supporting us, and do share us with any loved ones in your life who might potentially be interested in learning more about VAs, because we have amazing VAs like Chris joining us. We have a VA each week, so it's a really great time to learn. And one of these next month we're going to have Martine as well join us on the show, and we're going to be talking about amazing and really important things that affects all VAs. So tune into that for sure, guys. Now, I just wanted to say thank you, Chris, again, for joining us today. Thank you for saying yes to imparting and sharing and empowering virtual assistants out there. And, we hope you enjoyed the coffee break with us.
Yeah, actually, it's for me, it's like an impromptu thing when you said that I'll be the guest. So it's like a training for Toastmasters. Like I prepared the script
Exactly.
a bit last minute.
Yeah, well, just to share with everybody, Kristelle is actually the president of Toastmasters in, is it the Taguig branch?
Yeah, in Fort Bonifacio.
Wow.
In Fort Bonifacio. So she's actually the president of the Toastmasters there, which is absolutely amazing. And I admire you for what you're doing. And it's really, really cool to see that, you're empowering other Filipinos in terms of speaking. So this is really exciting for us as well, because we're able to add these types of programs to the EVS Academy. So, Chris and I will be collaborating and talking about how we could incorporate public speaking and being able to speak confidently in business meetings, as well as, especially because virtual assistants, you're required to be on a business meeting. And I know there are people who, are shy, and sometimes they turn off their video. But, if we have people who are experienced speakers like Chris, help us to create programs to encourage the virtual assistants out there to speak and let their amazing voices be heard. This is just going to be amazing. So thank you again, Chris, for sharing that. But Marvs, did we have anything else that we needed to do?
I think that's it.
We needed to, I think we need to just check if we have any questions. Did anybody have any questions for Chris? we're just double checking to see if anyone's got
Yep.
any posting out any questions for Chris or even for us before we share our amazing promo with our local coffee business. And Chris is actually going to stay for that because, I won't say too much.
It's a surprise.
Chris is going to stay for that as well. So, okay, well, it seems like there's no questions at the moment, which is fine. And again, thank you everybody for staying and viewing our EVS coffee break. And I hope you're enjoying your coffee too. So I guess for now, like we mentioned earlier, we wanted I mentioned a few weeks ago that we wanted our EVS coffee break to be a platform for local businesses, such as cafes and bakeries. So people who are small businesses who are selling coffee as well as, foods that you can have with your coffee to promote their business. So this is also a platform for them, especially during these unusual times when, business is a little bit slow at the moment. And sometimes some businesses, it's very slow. I wanted to take this opportunity to do a shout out to this week's EVS Coffee Break collaboration partner, who is Sugar Free Confections. So they are, again, like I said earlier, they are based in Cainta in Rizal. And the business is owned by Kristelle Arsenio, who is the baker. And Kimberly is the sister of Chris. So it's exciting to be supporting Kimberly in her small business, especially since, what she's advocating is for healthy, treats. So keto as well as sugar-free treats, which will, lessen the guilt feeling of, reaching for that, putting that craving into that sweet tooth. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah, so we're excited to announce that EVS Coffee Break and Sugar Free Confections have put together an amazing offer for the first 5 orders received via their Facebook and Instagram with the promo code EVS Coffee Break. Again, the promo code is EVS Coffee Break. For the first 5 orders made from today till Monday, you will receive a discounted rate. So DM Sugar Free Confections.
Yeah, so they've got the 50%, 50 pesos off for the first 5 orders of their cakes and brownies, and then 30 pesos off for the first 5 orders of their chocolate chip cookies. Now that looks absolutely amazing. I want that. Could you guys send me some? I would absolutely love to order that. Oh wow. But yeah. That's actually really cool because I was actually speaking to my mum about that because she's always looking for sugar-free items there in the Philippines, and I find that it's actually an area where there's not that much option. So it's really exciting to know that your sister has done that. And I guess while we're here, and because you've got firsthand experience of sugar-free confections, Chris, are you able to share with us what made Kimberly start this business?
Okay. So my sister really likes eating a lot of sweets and desserts. So, but at the same time, she wants to lose weight as well because before she gained some weight. And yeah, so during the lockdown, when the lockdown started, I think she got bored as well. That's why she because since we can't go out and buy things and do food trips, so she spends time watching YouTube videos on how to bake things. And after she do test bake, we're the ones who eat the food that she bakes. That's why sometimes, I have sensitive sore throat. So where there are times wherein I ate a lot of those. And I'm having some sore throat, but it's fine. So there. Also, she works in Philippine Airlines. So since the pandemic started, they are on rotation for work.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so she looked for another source of income. Like, I'm surprised because before she doesn't cook anything. So
Yeah.
since the lockdown started, she became interested in baking stuff. So there.
Oh, wow. That's yeah. So, guys, just hearing that story from Chris, her sister Kimberly, she's one of the stewardess of Philippine Airlines, and obviously with the pandemic, they've had to, cut a few of the flights. And so Kimberly was one of those people who were impacted. Now, what I absolutely love about this, though, is the fact that rather than waiting and seeing what will happen, she's actually just gone out on her own and just created this business, Sugar-Free Confections, to be able to share the sugar-free, low keto, low sugar treats with everybody. And so she's really, she's used this time well. That's really, really admirable, and it's motivating to see. It's really, really cool. So I love that. So guys, let's support Kimberly. So let's support Chris's sister. Again, it is Sugar-Free Confections. They're based in Cainta in Rizal. And don't forget, to use the promo code EVS Coffee Break, guys. So let's, and even if you miss out on those first 5 orders, please keep ordering, because we need to be supporting our local businesses, especially now, guys. So let's help people like Kimberly, and keep them going, keep them motivated while they're waiting for their full-time works to come. So. We have an interesting question that's come through. I'm not sure if I can ask that question. Thanks, James, for tuning in. And thank you, Abby. Abby's there, and Abby said that she'll be sharing, the sugar-free confections with her friends. Abby's my cousin, guys. So thank you, Abby, for tuning in. You guys, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing EVS as well as the sugar-free confections. That's so awesome. So again, guys, don't miss out on the promo. EVS Coffee Break is the promo code for sugar-free confections. Make sure that people place their orders, right, Marvs?
I hope there's a delivery here for Bohol. I would be like, Australia's kind of far, so you have to wait, Donna. You have
to... so unfair. Well, you never know. Like, we may be able to do a delivery to Australia. Yeah. Is that possible, Chris, at all? Can we put the promo code EVS Coffee Break?
Or maybe sugar-free confections can become worldwide.
Yeah,
worldwide.
If they order the cakes, as long as it's in a chiller or a ref, it can stay. It can be eaten like for at least 1 week, so it doesn't expire fast.
Okay, so let's put it on a boat. And we'll get that boat to go to Marv's, and then I'm hoping that we'll get there in like 5 days, right? And that can happen, right? I love it. Oh my God. Well, I'm looking forward to the day that we'll be able to go there and be able to taste this myself. But for now, guys, do me a favor and pretend like you are ordering for me, and order for your family instead and for yourself, and get, go contact Sugar-Free Confections. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to post that promo code on our Facebook page at Empowered Virtual Services. We'll post it on our Facebook as well as our Instagram, and Sugar-Free Confections is also going to share it on their socials. That's really exciting. So guys, again, support our local business, especially during these trying times. We should be coming together and supporting each other, because at the end of the day, we are stronger together, and we should always inspire and empower each other to do better and be better. So this is really, really cool. But thank you so much, Chris, for joining us. Today, and for sharing your experience with us. It's been really enlightening. Did you enjoy the show, Marv?
Yeah, I enjoyed and I learned a lot. So thank you so much, Chris. We're looking forward for a lot of things from you, especially in makeup tutorial and matter of organization and project management. But yeah, I'm really happy and I'm really honored to have you in the team. And thank you everyone who's watching on Facebook and on Kumo. So
Yes.
thank you for joining us. Maraming salamat to all our EVS coffee breakers.
Yes, maraming salamat to everybody on Facebook Live as well as on our Kumu viewers. Maraming salamat, everybody, and thank you for always coming to join us every week. Please, share this, share our channel, share our page with people who are interested in leveling up as a virtual assistant or even learning to be a virtual assistant. We are here to empower and inspire Filipino virtual assistants to really show the world how amazing of virtual assistants we are. And, we really want to show that on a global stage. So, join us, be part of, our advocacy in promoting Filipino virtual assistants around the world. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. And, I guess for next week, right, we'll see everybody again next Friday, same time and same place. Okay, James, do you know James, Chris?
Yeah, he's an officer also from Toastmasters.
Okay. All right. Well, James is. Thank you for your comments, James. That's very sweet. And I hope you think that Marv's looks good too.
You too, Yona.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, guys. Same place next Friday. And see you, everybody. And we'll see you again here on the
Coffee
break.
Bye.
Bye-bye.